Alright, let's have a look at some of the map changes to start with. And we'll go through all the ground ones here, starting off with Eastern Europe. So there's like 3 changes to Eastern Europe. They added a new mission, which is Domination 2. That one's not available right now. So can't really do a lot with it. I'm guessing they're using the other side of the, like, over here. But also, they've destroyed the bridges. So I had a look at that yesterday. They've destroyed all of these. So the only ones that aren't available are the ones which are, like, off the map, which you can't get to. So when you play, like, the larger version of the map, you can get to them, but not on this version of the map. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. You can still get across them, but it's definitely not the easiest way of doing things. And also at the same time, you can definitely tell what they're trying to do, right? Like they're trying to limit people going across these things. Like I think you could probably make it across there if you're in a faster vehicle. But let's see. I showed on the other video you could definitely do it. I think on this one you can too. Because you have to hop, skip, and a jump across. Let's see. It's definitely not the easiest thing though. Because you have to like hit it bang 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 and then go across. So you could easily just like cock it up. Okay. And this bit's very steep, so we gotta hit it at an angle. Oh. Come on, power! Nice. Okay. So you can still get across to here. It's just gonna be a little bit harder to do. Yeah, all of the bridges have been destroyed, so yeah, you literally can't get across any of them unless you like wade over. This bit is the hard bit. So we showed that from this spawn you can like go this way, but these are the bridges that are actually tough to get across and are going to take a bit more time because they've properly blocked them off. Like look at this one. I don't know how you're going to get up there. You basically just have to take like a run for it and it's just not going to work. So yeah, see. So they've definitely decided that these ones are hard to get across. Maybe you could get across that one, but that's going to be the tough bit for people. It's kind of interesting to see, though. The other change that they've done to this map. So, supposedly, a few houses have been removed. So the spawn point in grid square F2 to make it easier. Some pits and piles of debris have been removed, too. So, let's go see what that looks like. Basically, like, over, like, this area, like, here. So, I always thought it was kind of easier to get out there. The issue was on the second spawn, because people can, like, push out over, like, this way, or they can, like, push out over there. Whoa! Okay. But we can see what's going on. Hey, Dan, nice to see you. Guess which country has a lot of amphibious vehicles and will suffer less from this? I don't think people will be using amphibious vehicles to cross the water. Like, they don't really do it anyway. Maybe they will, who knows. But I don't know, they're super limited use, right? So, they changed around F2 to like this area. There was definitely like more fences and stuff around here. They've just made it a bit easier to move around. I don't see it. It doesn't seem that different though, compared to what I remember. This is you spawn here, right? I suppose like there's more clear paths, so you don't lose energy moving through the 3 separate paths. Before there was definitely more debris, which was like down here and down here. So when you would spawn, you would like go for this area and try and like push up, but you would have to hit like a fence and a few other things that slow you down. So yeah, this is definitely easier now. But I mean, I used to go up here anyway, so then you don't get cross shot from over here. This all looks the same. And then you watch out for that position, and then you can like be here. And then now you can actually use this position because you don't have to worry as much for flankers, which will be like over there. Interesting. Can you push to A? What, from the spawn? Like just straight? Sure. Oh, we can have a look at it. Because that was also another thing, right? Like you'd have like more issues with pushing straight to A. OCG is about 20 miles from you? Oh, that's cool. Alright, so it looks pretty clear just straight to A. There's nothing really in the way. So that's the spawn, and then you just grab the road and just go forward. Yeah, they got rid of the crater that's here, so you don't lose energy once again. So, yeah, these guys are gonna get to Alpha quicker. So you don't have, like, the lump, and all of these fences are also not the old fences, like, they're not these ones. These ones slow you down a lot because of the pillars, but these ones, like, hardly slow you down at all. Interesting. Okay. So the bridges, for me, it's a negative change. I don't really like the bridges that they've done. I think if they could have like kept these ones here and maybe destroyed these. But these changes are quite nice. I like them. So on like battle for Eastern Europe and all of those things, they should all still have their bridges. Okay, let's just get this thing moving. Because I feel like we're going to need a decent bit of engine power. So this one, it's a position in grid square E7, a ledge near the map border, where it's possible to shoot at the spawn point in grid square A6 has been blocked. So this, basically this, so there's got to be like over here, right? Like that's what they're talking about. See if we can find it. Good old new and improved ZTZ, whoop. So it's E7. So it's like, it's around this area. Is it like right on that corner? Is this why everybody has been going to like this little position up here? Because they can shoot into the spawn? I've seen like a bunch of people like sat here. Surely it's not this place, is it? It has to be higher up. Because there's no way that you can hit the spawn from there. Is it like through this side of these rocks? Like around the side? Nah, there's no way you can get over there. Does anyone know where this position is? Because if it's that one, they haven't blocked it off, so it's still there. Is it like this one? Even then, it's still not blocked off. There's no way you'd have the elevation for this. You can hit them on the way out? You mean like here? Do I have the commander control thing? Yeah, I do. I can't set target. Damn. Yeah, but even if they say they blocked it off, they haven't blocked it off, so... I don't know where this position is that they're blocked off. Because it just says return to battlefield, like... For this one? Oh! No way. So if I had something with better elevation... Wow, okay. So there's just a clear route to their spawn. But once again, this isn't blocked off. So like... I can get in this position. So obviously this is still here. So I don't know. So if I had something with better elevation instead of this thing, yeah, you can literally just shoot into the spawn. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I was able to get some sleep, which was nice. Did you know in 2.1 feels so much better in ground than air? Really? I kind of liked it in air. Right, let's go see. It said B3, right? Rocks in the B3 grid square where tanks will get stuck have been removed. Okay. Waka waka. I remember on this map where everybody used to fight over that hill over there. It was always funny. Okay. So let's have a look at what this chasm looks like. I always felt like going over here, like around this area, was never a good idea anyway, because people could just like rock up here and just annihilate. This looks pretty similar though. I don't see too much at the moment. Were those trees there before? So this is like flatter, right? There's less of a ridge. I think that must be what they're talking about. Like this area isn't as jaggedy, so it's harder to get stuck on. What is this? Jesus. I want to have a rethink on that texture. This was always a weird area to fight over. I like fighting over it in like the mid tier, but at high tiers it sucks. There's too many angles to look at. But yeah, it looks like they've stretched this. I'm pretty sure that's how it was before. The rocks kind of look the same. I don't see too much different here. Is it the rocks that... There was like... No, that's still there too, this one. I don't know. Do you guys see any difference? It kind of looks pretty standard to me. They haven't really changed too much. Maybe it's a minor change for the rocks. You're not in B2? No, it was B3. B3. B3 is this one right here. So it's like this area. So I'm guessing it's talking about like these rocks that used to be here. They're definitely lower than they were before, but I mean, I suppose it's harder to fall on them. You're still gonna get stuck, like if you try and go over. Did they open up this area? Was this like this before? Ooh. Because that was like that. Maybe this was rocks previously. Maybe that's the difference. But honestly, like, I'd have to compare it to the live one, because I really don't see too much difference here. Interesting. The size and shape of the tree crown has been changed. Nah, it's not new. Oh, there's a Pac-Man. Never noticed that before. He's eating alpha. That's pretty interesting. Alright. But no, this is the same dev server, Wonder. I just haven't gone over everything yet. Alright, so Turan 6 on patrol. Let's go look at the bushes. Because the... And these are the ones that have changed, right? Like the... Oh, well that looks kind of dead. There's a commander sign. So they've changed the foliage. It's always been there? Yeah, I've just never noticed it. There's a Pac-Man. So yeah, the trees have changed. The size and the shape of the tree crown has been changed. So there you go. Different trees. I was wondering if it was going to be easier to spot through these trees. And it kind of looks like it might be. Yeah, definitely will be. So this area before was way thicker in terms of trees. And you can see how much more open it is to actually see through it. So it'll be much easier to see mobile targets through this while you're wandering around. It might be my graphics settings too, but at least that's what it looks like to me. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah. So, not a huge change, but, you know, slightly different. There's some other trees over there. Right, so now, these lakes should be traversable. That's what it's saying. So we'll just go through the center of them to see. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are way more shallow than they were before. They hardly even have like an impact on the vehicle. Doo-doo. Let's just check the other one. Yeah, this looks pretty shallow too. The fact that I can see the bottom, it's, yeah, as I said, it's hardly even affecting like the speed of the vehicle. Okay. Right, so the next one, C5, C6, D5, D6. So like this area. Firing in square A3 and 4. Alright, let's see if we have enough grip with this thing. Yeah, easy. Yeah, so I always thought this one was like more of the kind of crazy position. But they haven't changed this one. Because you can straight up just like sit up here and then like shoot there, shoot there, shoot there. But you can straight up, like that's where people spawn. So you can use those rocks here and sit behind them, or you can use these rocks. Depending on like the silhouette of your vehicle. And then this one you can like cover like both spawns if you're in a lower silhouette. Or you can just sit back there. So I don't know. Is it not on the other side of the rock? Yeah, the one they changed is I'm just kind of showing the one that they haven't changed. Because for some reason this one's allowed to exist. But yeah, this one is really annoying. Like that area here. The one that they changed is like over here. So the C5, C6, D5, D6, so like around here. Woo! And supposedly this could shoot into here. Which seems like a very weird sight line to fix. Like, unless they're like talking about that back there. Oh, is it this bit? Did they just put a big rock here? Oh, they did! Because this was like more open before, right? So you could like just sit back here and shoot the spawn like this over the hills. You can see it like right there. But as I said, that area still exists. So I don't know. And also like you have this area here. Yeah, they're changing maps again, but they change them every update, so... Like, you still have this one, but this one's not as good. You can see you used to be able to like get up there, but this one it's like mostly blocked. But you still have that one. You just don't have this one. Fair enough. There's also that blocked off. Well, hopefully they can block off the other areas too. Would be a good idea.
I'd just like to thank GMG Smiley, CD Beans, Chieftain Mike, EMN3 Galaxy, Tulio Pontecorvo, Brendan Quinn, Carrion Crow, Gus Irenicus, Pyman, Wartinder, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Ozzy Panzer, Alan Hacker, Liam Shear, Opium Prime, Lafouche, Sem, Aslan, Uncle Bean, and Derek R. for supporting the channel.